The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And good morning, everyone. It's a Wednesday, it's Hump Day, and episode 1538. We're just around the corner. Thanksgiving break begins. It's coming Monday. Yep, just a weekend, and Monday it starts. Thanksgiving Day's in 8 days. Christmas Day is 35 days away. See how quickly it happens?
Man.
And it's the... Really?
No.
Okay. I thought
I mentioned that right before we went on the air.
I didn't hear you.
That one kind of snuck in on me.
Okay. Well, that's what you were mumbling about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I didn't say it.
No.
So I knew it was coming. Thanksgiving, you got things prepared. I know you've already said you've got things ready. The food is being kind of catered a little bit.
The biggies.
Yeah.
I was just going to get the turkey and I was going to make the dressing.
Yeah.
But when I saw, hey, I could get the dressing, because it's kind of hard to do and you've got to know how to do it. And mine's okay. It's not the best. So
you're gambling that where you get it from is going to be as good as yours or better?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be as good as mine or better.
Oh,
but,
okay.
I'm sure there will be a dressing critic, but I can't. I tell you what I was going to do, and I didn't, because I could get it at the same place that I got the turkey, and I figured that would be the best way to do it. And the hours, I'm not sure of their holiday hours, but I was going to go to Clearview and see if you could get dressing from there.
I wonder if they cater.
I don't know. I don't know that they do turkey and stuff, but they might do dressing. I don't know, but their dressing is the best I've had.
Yeah, it's good.
So I'm thinking that maybe this Fat Guy Southern Kitchen. They used to be at the Quick Sack on Broad.
I bet Jeff's makes good dressing too.
Probably. That's another place.
Yeah. And
I know Rick's Barbecue, you can not only get a turkey or a ham, but they're doing sides too.
Okay.
That you can order from Rick's. But so I'm the turkey and the dressing, but I'm doing the ham. I'm kind of, the kids like the ham that I do.
Anne-Marie can make dressing?
I guess. I'm sure she can.
We're going to tell everybody in Murfreesboro, hey, Anne-Marie makes dressing.
But I've secured the cranberry. It's just the jelly stuff. They don't like the cranberry relish or any of that.
No, I don't like it either. I like the can.
It's just the canned stuff you slice up.
Yeah. It's got to be on top of my dressing too.
Yeah. I got somebody else is bringing the rolls, but I got a turkey butter. Turkey butter. Sounds
what?
It's butter, but in the shape of a turkey.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So
limited edition
for the rolls and all that kind of stuff.
Limited edition butter.
Yeah,
turkey butter.
You can find that at Publix.
Bringing rolls to an event like that, if that's all you're bringing, you're really not doing anything.
Well, don't say that, because I don't want to go buy the rolls. Although I was prepared for the rolls if I had to do it, because I had an extra of the Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like frozen?
Well, that's how they come. You can buy them. But I found them once at Walmart, and I haven't been able to find them since. But at the one on Memorial, I think they may have them at the Old Fort Parkway. That's where I found them last time.
Well,
there seems to be more at that store that's not at the other Walmart, like that one.
Which one are you talking about?
The one on Memorial. I think the one on Old Fort Parkway has a few more of the things. Yes. I think they've got more space for grocery.
They're kind of the bigger store.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one in South Church are kind of and Rutherford, they're kind of the smaller version. Although the one on Rutherford's pretty good size.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I stop at the one in Smyrna every now and then too when I'm up that way.
Gee, man, I just asked you one question about Thanksgiving and you spent my whole time talking about your dinner that you're going to have.
Well, we are going to have queso dip and artichoke. Do you like artichoke dip?
I don't understand that. I don't understand the dip.
They like the snacky stuff.
Queso dip at Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It's the pre-meal or the post-meal.
So what time do they get there? I mean,
that's a good question, because I put 1 o'clock, question mark, question mark, question mark, and I haven't heard. So
okay.
I don't know.
So they'll be there at 1.
So it'll be there, and they always like to,
So you're in charge of that too?
Yeah, but that's easy. Just put it in the crock pot.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, those are some of the things that they like to take. We have to-go boxes.
Thanksgiving at the Barretts.
Yeah.
What a thrill.
It is a treat.
All right, we've got to take a look at the weather coming up because that's always important around this time of year.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a high of 60 degrees. Going into tonight, mostly clear skies and a low of 36. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies and a high of around 50. Then partly cloudy for Thursday night and a low of 33 degrees. Friday, we'll see partly sunny skies and a high of 49, with areas of frost during the later part of Friday night. Partly cloudy skies otherwise and a low of 33. We'll see areas of frost for Saturday morning. I'm weatherology meteorologist Patrick McMillan with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 58.
Did you know that participating in Murfreesboro Special Census could help bring more funding to our city? This is Mayor Shane McFarland. An accurate population count means more shared state revenue for things like road repairs, park improvements, and new sidewalks. It's quick and easy. Visit murfreesborocensus.com or look for a letter from the city with a prepaid return envelope.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Help Murfreesboro get its fair share. Visit murfreesborocensus.com, complete the special census today, and you could qualify for a $100 gift card.
Find it at the Restore, yeah.
Welcome to the Restore. What are you looking for today?
Do you have any area rugs?
We got it. And all of our lighting is 50% off here at the Restore.
Find it at the Restore.
If you need trim or molding, come on down here to see us at the Restore.
The Habitat Restore at 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
Remember, we got it today, but it may be gone tomorrow.
Find it at the Restore, yeah.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
The death of a loved one, probably one of the hardest times in their life they have to go through.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home.
It's our job to see them through that.
Visit murfreesborofuneralhome.com.
This holiday season, let's make it magical with First Shot Foundation's Christmas for the Kids. Help bring Christmas joy to Rutherford County kids who need it most. Your support helps provide toys, warm clothing, and a reason to smile. Several local leaders have offered to match funds for the first $10,000 raised, so every dollar you give means $2 for local kids. You can be the reason a child's eyes light up with excitement this Christmas. Go to First Shot Foundation on Facebook to find out how to give. That's First Shot Foundation on Facebook.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes, and I'm sitting here with my son Nick and my grandson Jack. Jack, we know what you like, chicken fingers and curly fries. But Nick, what's your favorite thing at Toots?
Hot wings.
Well, that's coming from the Wing King.
Thank you, Rutherford County, for 39 amazing years. So swing by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations. Toots, good food and fun since 1985. Many things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Toots is still the place for good food and fun.
Hi, this is Stan with Parks Auction Company, and by now you've probably heard our commercials and know that we are committed to helping you increase your investments. Call 896-4600 to set an appointment with me or one of my team members. That's 896-4600. Parks Auction Company. We handle everything.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
Jets owner Woody Johnson suggested benching quarterback Aaron Rodgers after losing to the Broncos in Week 4. Then head coach Robert Saleh and GM Joe Douglas convinced Johnson to change his mind. Saleh was fired 2 weeks later. Douglas fired Tuesday. The Celtics beat the Cavaliers 120-117. The Cavaliers were the last undefeated team in the NBA. Jason Tatum led Boston with 33 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists. Cleveland now 15-1. The Spurs beat the Thunder 110-104. Victor Wembanyama rested this game. OKC falls to 11-4. Lakers remain undefeated at home, beating the Jazz 122-113. Dalton Knecht made 9 3-pointers, tying the NBA rookie record. Los Angeles has won its last 6 games. AL Manager of the Year in Major League Baseball is Guardian manager Stephen Vogt. NL Manager of the Year is Brewers manager Pat Murphy. It's his first year in Milwaukee. I'm Martin Weiss.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
6:21 here on the Wake Up Crew. Please drive carefully out there this morning. I know it's early. Don't let that happen to you. Drive carefully. Just a few more days of school, and then we can relax a little bit. We're powered today by MTE. Celebrate the magic of Christmas in downtown Murfreesboro. The annual tree lighting is this Friday, not this Friday, but Friday, December 6th from 5 to 8 p.m., powered by MTE. Enjoy caroling, meeting Santa, and witness the festive tree lighting. Celebrate Christmas in downtown Murfreesboro, December 6th. It's going to be a great time. And visit those stores. Buy a few things out of those little local stores.
Yeah.
Eat at restaurants. They'll be open.
But when the tree powers up and the lights are on and twinkling, it's all made possible by MTE.
Isn't that amazing? That's not cheap either.
Well, without electricity.
Yeah, well, that's not cheap.
No.
Do they furnish the tree too?
I don't know how. That's part of Main Street. Main Street kind of does that. That's a whole big night. I mean, they're going to have carolers out there. I mean, it's from 5 to 8. I think you can even get the carriage rides. They do that on the weekends.
Can you get your chairs and sit out there and mingle? Or
I think, yeah.
Okay.
It's more of kind of a mingle thing. But
yeah.
It's always a big event.
Do you ever go to those Friday things they have the first Friday of each month?
I've went once. I've gone one time. But
did you like it? I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just sit out there and relax.
I have never been to the Christmas because we're always doing a ball game, it seems, on that Friday.
That's part of our life has been ruined because we're always doing a football game.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you knew that was coming.
Yeah. As soon as I said it.
Yeah. You know me, just fell right into that. I'm telling you. All right, our song of the day today. Trying to make me feel good.
That's right. These are happy, feel-good, some of the best feel-good songs of all time. Here's a pretty good one.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof.
What's the name of that?
Sunroof, and that's Nikki Yuri, I think.
Yeah,
Y-O-U-R-E.
That makes me feel pretty good.
Yeah. It's like head out of the sunroof.
Yeah.
Wind blowing through your hair.
Do you ever use your sunroof?
I don't think I've ever had a sunroof in a car.
Don't ever get one. It's a waste of money.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not that good. Never stuck my head out of one.
No.
SRO Lieutenant Brian Wright. I know Brian. He's a good guy. Today's Good Neighbor of the Day for the hard work he and the staff put in to ensure our children are safe in the schools. He goes around and does seminars and stuff. He's going to receive flowers from Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and News Radio WGNS.
So if you'd like to nominate someone as the Good Neighbor of the Day, text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor. Fill out the information. It's going to take you 2 minutes tops, and you'll make somebody's day from Ryan Flowers. It's impossible for most people to lick their own elbow. So try it.
I work in the administration team.
We're talking to Hannah Patterson with Stones River Manor.
We offer the Benevolence Fund.
Through private donations, the Manor is able to provide benevolent assistance to their residents needing financial help.
We never want money to be an issue for them to have to leave.
Donate through stonesrivermanor.com/donate.
You are not giving to pay for our bills, our employees. You are giving to our residents.
Residents needing assistance regardless of changes in their financial capabilities.
Think of us on Giving Tuesday. Your money will go to a good cause.
The Benevolent Fund.
Such a blessing.
Stones River Manor in Murfreesboro.
All right, guys, if you're only middle-aged but wondering why it seems harder to keep up, you're not alone. It may be caused by low testosterone. Testosterone therapy, or TRT, can help you get back to your best. But not just any TRT, not those websites offering only basic treatments. You have to see the provider specialist at Low T Center. They offer advanced personalized treatments with over a decade of experience. At Low T Center, you'll start with a simple test and get your results in about 25 minutes. Go to lowtcenter.com to book your appointment online. lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
I'm Brian Barrett. All lanes of Northwest Broad Street near Singer Road in Murfreesboro back open after being closed for several hours Tuesday. A motorhome at risk of tipping over caused disruptions, prompting authorities to reroute traffic heading toward Smyrna through alternate routes. One inbound lane toward Murfreesboro remained open during the closure. Thanks to the quick action by emergency crews, the motorhome was safely towed and normal traffic flow resumed. Dr. Kathy Presnell, reading coordinator at Murfreesboro City Schools, took the top spot at the 2024 Celebrity Spelling Bee, correctly spelling harmonious to clinch the championship. Held at the View at the Fountains, the event raised $60,000 for Read to Succeed's literacy programs in Rutherford County. The evening featured an online auction and recognized participants for contributions, including raising funds and securing donors. Hundreds attended the event, which supports adult literacy, family literacy, ESL classes, and other community programs. Smyrna Police Detectives Tiffany Kettnering and Rebecca Ronan have completed the prestigious National Forensic Academy in Knoxville. The 10-week program offered advanced training in areas like blood splatter analysis, fingerprinting, and arson investigation. Their accomplishments enhance the Smyrna Police Department's ability to handle complex cases and deliver justice for victims. The department commended their dedication to improving forensic expertise. Get ready for a big chill. Rutherford County highs Thursday struggling to hit the 50s, may not even make it. Wind chills due to the 30-mile-per-hour winds. And the first freeze of the season expected this weekend. Protect those pipes, plants, and pets. I'm Brian Barrett reporting.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Kind of like that. You're getting excited about Thanksgiving, aren't you? Just a mere talk about fixing all that food and spending $800 on Thanksgiving meal. I mean, it's really good.
I've already gone shopping. I've already gotten the things that I needed to make.
I wonder
the
why
things that I'm making.
people are so easy about getting stuff catered, and then other people, I've got to fix it myself. I've got to. Well, I think my sister would be that way. She said, "I'm going to fix those. I'm going to make the turkey."
Yeah, I could get that. I understand.
You know,
my group likes smoked turkey better than just oven turkey, and we've never tried to fry one. I don't want to mess with that.
I really think your family's kind of weird, so I don't know how to. I mean,
well, I think a lot of people like smoked turkey, but the fried turkeys are pretty good too. I don't want to do that, and I think that will change as they get older. They'll want to fix more things, maybe. But I mean,
one day your family's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well,
and then
that's true.
What are you going to do then, big boy?
Yeah.
Pretty soon they'll take it over though, because you'll be too old.
That's what I'm hoping. Like next year. When are you too old to do all the cooking?
Just tell them you hurt your back and I can't lift the turkey. I can't go. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's when we will cater the whole thing.
I think you should buy him a smoker if he really wants to cook the turkey.
Well, he has done that most recent years until when he made the move that he made a year ago, about this time of the year actually. The smoker didn't make it. It had done all it could do.
It's kind of sad to hear that.
But there are places you can get your whole meal. I mean, the place that I'm getting the turkey and the dressing, you can get sides like potatoes and green beans, lemon, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not so sure that it's not. It's probably in line with what it would cost for you to buy all the things to make. I mean, how many times am I going to use sage?
Right.
So I get it once and it costs $3 or whatever, and then you forget you have it in your spice cabinet, and then you buy another one the next year. It's like I've never bought a gallon of milk with just me, but I had to this last time, and I had to make sure that it would stay past the date because so many of the things you cook have to have milk in it. And I bought a thing of buttermilk just because I needed 6 tablespoons.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is.
You can use the other recipe. It doesn't require buttermilk. But I don't know what it tastes like.
I didn't know about that one.
There's one. Did I give you both of them? There's like 3. There's 3 different kinds.
I only have the one that makes 2 pies.
Yeah.
With one. So
easy peasy.
It is pretty easy.
Yeah. Only made one bad one time. I still don't know what happened. I think somebody forgot to put sugar in it.
Yeah, that's a key.
Friend of mine.
And like sugar. I mean, I had to buy a 5-pound bag of sugar.
Even if you have sugar in the cabinet, I always buy a 5-pound bag.
And so then you've got more. Yeah.
And be sure you get the pie shells.
I've already got
those. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought those, but they come in 2, and I thought, well, what if one breaks? So I had to buy 4. So I've got 4 pie shells. So what am I going to do with the others?
Breaks?
Well, I mean,
if mine breaks, I can come over to your house and grab one.
Well, I just didn't want to go back to I don't want to go grocery shopping like next week.
Yeah.
Because that's terrible.
If you don't buy pie shells, you may not you may not get any.
You're right.
I mean, that happened to be once, so I had to change my recipe because I had the thick pie.
I had to do it, and they did not turn out well.
Not as good. I doubled it. It tasted okay. It looked awful. So
it's too much of the filling. It doesn't cook.
Right.
In those deep dishes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Today in History's up. Let's do it.
It's time for Today in History.
When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door. Turn to Turner Security.
You're a good neighbor station, WGNS. Ask not what your country can do for you.
I'm Brian Barrett.
Ask what you can do for your country.
I'm John Dinkins.
I have a dream.
This is Dalton Merritt.
Tear down this wall.
The year is 1966. Cabaret opens at Broadhurst Theater, New York City for 1,166 performances.
Come to the cabaret. Put down
Drew Barrymore, at age
knitting,
7,
the book
in 1982, hosts Saturday Night Live. 1995, Beatles Anthology, Volume 1 is released. A lot of old Beatles stuff in that one. In 2001, Josh Groban releases his debut album, Josh Groban.
When every road has had its say.
2002, Die Another Day, the 20th James Bond film is released, and starring Pierce Brosnan and Halle Berry. And in 2015, 25, the third studio album by Adele, is released. It won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year 2017 and the Album of the Year 2016 Billboard Album of the Year. And that's a look at Today in History. Coming up, Brandon Brooks is going to come up with Rewind. It's 6:33 here on the Wake Up Crew.
This is CBS Rewind. November 20th, 1965.
You've given me a true love.
The Supremes at the top of the singles chart with
I hear a symphony.
I Hear a Symphony.
A tender melody.
His date in 1973.
Hello, Mother.
Comedian Alan Sherman
Hello, Father.
died of emphysema.
Here I am at
He was just 48.
Camp Granada.
And November 20th, 1976. Paul Simon hosted Saturday Night Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend George Harrison.
And performed with George Harrison. I'm Brandon Brooks. And that's Rewind.
Where my folks are sleeping.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Progressive offers a great price and around-the-clock protection when bundling home and auto. It's one of those rare times where you could save money and get something great. Bundle today at Progressive.com.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a high of 60 degrees. Going into tonight, mostly clear skies and a low of 36. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies and a high of around 50. Then partly cloudy for Thursday night and a low of 33 degrees. Friday, we'll see partly sunny skies and a high of 49, with areas of frost during the later part of Friday night. Partly cloudy skies otherwise and a low of 33. We'll see areas of frost for Saturday morning. I'm weatherology meteorologist Patrick McMillan with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 58.
Good morning. They're on the scene of an accident, 24 eastbound, near that Whites Creek Pike exit that's up in the Jolton area. Slowing down that traffic coming in right now from Clarksville through that area of Jolton. On 24 going eastbound. Again, right at Whites Creek Pike. Bell Road right at I-24. That was an accident over there a few minutes ago that was getting some attention in Antioch that's had traffic tied up there on Bell Road. Hey, when you need dependable towing, make sure you call STR Towing and Recovery this fall and winter, especially when we get bad weather. They service Davidson County, Dixon, Cheatham, Williamson, Rutherford, and Montgomery counties. Call STR Towing if you have any problems at 764-9327. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
I've got pets.
Here's Tom Sweat with AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
AmeriCare's moisture control services include mold testing, mold remediation, crawl space repair, vapor barrier, sump pump installation, radon testing, radon mitigation, and basement waterproofing. If there's something wrong in your crawl space or basement, we can probably help. Just ask for a free inspection.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
Now, WGNS Good Neighbor Events. Oh, it's time to enter the Christmas parade. The parade is Sunday afternoon, December the 8th, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And this year's theme, a vintage Christmas. You need to register before December 1st. Get in touch with Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department. The Laverne Toy Store is collecting toys. You can drop off toys at the Laverne City Hall, the police department there, the library, or Fire Hall 41. Donations of toys in Laverne will be accepted through December the 11th. Don't forget the Art Studio Tour is this weekend. Go to artstudiotour.org for all the locations. And Boy Scout Troop 197 starts selling Christmas trees this Sunday at Fellowship United Methodist Church. Don't throw away Old Glory. Bring your tattered American flag to WGNS and let the girls from BSA Troop 2019 at Trinity United Methodist Church retire it with dignity. Plus, we also recycle Bibles. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
We are together almost every day, keeping people's hair from looking like hay. Oh yeah, those were those hairy days. Hello, this is Charlie Pitts, home of the non-smoking hairstyling salon. Come on down.
I am Charlotte Gardner. I've lived at Adams Place for 3 years. After my husband died, I didn't want to cook for one anymore. Everything just got too tedious.
How long did you look around?
I did not look around. I did not even consider any place else.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111.
Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Dr. Craig McCabe, the eye doctor you hear on the radio.
So tell us what it was like to go through the cataract surgery.
Oh, it wasn't bad at all. There was no soreness, no hurting. They made you feel comfortable. I mean, I can see things that I couldn't see clearly before. It's absolutely wonderful. I do it again. I love it.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial behind SunTrust Bank.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
21 before the hour here on the Wake Up Crew, and you want to remind you to go to WGNSradio.com/listen to see where to hear your favorite WGNS shows live and on demand, and even watch on Big GTV. That's WGNSradio.com/listen. It's time for our dad joke of the day, and we're not doing any seasonal things right now. This is just plain dad jokes, right?
Yeah.
Had a 4 on Monday, a 4, stretched 4. I'll just go ahead and give it a 4 on Tuesday. Today.
And it was a reluctant 4 on Monday because it should have been a 5, but you said it was 4 because it made you feel weird or used.
Yeah.
One about,
made me feel stupid. So you got deducted a point.
Wow. I didn't. See, there are so many nuances with the dad joke.
You're dealing with
judging.
personalities.
Well, I guess that's true.
Just read the joke.
Speaking of that, did you hear about the chiropractor down the road got arrested for drug dealing?
Really?
Yeah, I went to that guy for years. Never knew he was a chiropractor.
Oh, woo, I love that one. Woo, that's a 5, baby.
Oh, wow.
That's a big 5. Way to come through there. All right, 6:41. It's the Wake Up Crew.
CBS News Brief. The House Ethics Committee meets today to consider releasing a report on its investigation into sexual misconduct allegations against Matt Gaetz, President-elect Trump's choice for Attorney General. The GOP's Tommy Tuberville.
All senators are going to look at. They're going to look at the evidence. It'll all go down to that. And if he's got anything following that has any truth to it, he won't get confirmed.
The U.S. Embassy in Kyiv has closed as tensions rise with Russia after the Biden administration approved shipment of anti-personnel landmines to Ukraine. CBS's Vicki Barker.
Ukraine has reportedly agreed to use the mines in its territory only and in non-populated areas.
A bomb cyclone slamming the Pacific Northwest with rain, snow, and hurricane-force winds. Forecaster Bob Oravec at the National Weather Center.
But some of the biggest impacts from this.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
I'm Laura Mitchell reporting. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has issued a public alert regarding the presence of Tren de Aragua, a Venezuelan transnational criminal organization within the state. This warning follows increased public inquiries and concerns about the gang's involvement in various criminal activities, from human trafficking to organized retail and drug crimes. TBI Director David Rausch.
We are concerned. I don't think we're at the point of everyone having to watch outside their homes of this infiltration, but it is a level of concern to policing that this group is active. They are in Tennessee.
TBI officials urge Tennesseans to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activity. Murfreesboro firefighters recently participated in a significant training conference hosted by the Gary Sinise Foundation at the Doug Young Public Safety Training Facility on January Street. The event brought together over 80 firefighters from 36 departments across 12 states. Robert Blassetti, CEO of Performance Under Pressure, emphasized the value of the training, noting that it provides unique opportunities for departments without advanced facilities to practice essential skills. Registration is now open for the MTSU Police Department's 4-week Rape Aggression Defense. The free course, available to women and girls age 13 and older, begins Monday, November 25th, and runs every Monday evening through December 16th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. More details can be found on the MTSU Police website. That's the latest local news. More can be found online at WGNSradio.com. And be sure to like us on Facebook and X. Just search for @WGNS Radio. I'm Laura Mitchell, News Radio WGNS.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Novatech, Middle Tennessee's local office technology and document solutions expert. Visit Novatech.net. That's Novatech.net. Novatech reflects the additional managed IT and print services now available to area businesses. Novatech's IT and print services provide businesses with a free cost analysis so you may easily choose the exact solutions to meet your needs within your budget. Visit Novatech.net. That's Novatech.net.
Do you ever wonder why big financial institutions offer you hundreds of dollars to open an account? Have you ever looked through the pages of fine print to see the fees and conditions? You won't find complicated sales pitches at Heritage South Community Credit Union. We are different. We help when others won't. It's what our members tell us we do every day. If you're tired of the hassle, it's time to try a local community credit union. Visit heritagesouth.org to learn more or open an account today. Insured by NCUA.
Did you know that participating in Murfreesboro's special census could help bring more funding to our city? Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Cities throughout Tennessee receive approximately $175 per resident. Those dollars shared with us will greatly benefit our community.
Let's make sure Murfreesboro gets its true share. Complete the special census today at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
middlepoint.com. Renewable natural gas is an incredible resource with the ability to power your home and lifestyle. At Middlepoint, we've broken ground on a state-of-the-art facility that will capture natural gas on-site and repurpose it into sustainable pipeline-quality gas. Once operational, this facility will produce enough energy to heat 40,000 homes per year. Learn more about this at middlepointlandfill.com. For Public Services, we are sustainability in action.
What I like to think about Adams Place is it's sort of a pipeline.
Alan Butcher.
You enter in at the independent living end of it, and you go as far as you can. It just happens that my wife is in the memory unit, so I'm able to go over and see her each day, and that works out real well.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111.
Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Man on the Street Newsmakers, brought to you by Old National Bank in Murfreesboro.
We're excited to announce that Capstar Bank is now officially a division of Old National Bank. The friends you've made while banking right here over the years are still here, and so are those delicious, warm, homemade cookies. Everything you enjoyed about Capstar is still at Old National Bank.
In Murfreesboro at 2230 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Come on over and enjoy warm cookies with friends while doing your banking at Old National Bank.
Old National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dr. Toby Schultz with St. Thomas Medical Partners talks about e-cigarettes.
So when my patients come in and they want to take that big step to stop smoking and they want help, they say, well, I started smoking e-cigarettes instead. And I encourage their efforts, but I say, you can swap to e-cigarettes, but we still have to have a stop date. Because it has been shown to be a little less toxic, but the key there is less toxic, not non-toxic. Kids that have just started smoking e-cigarettes may be the ones that end up being the guinea pigs later down to say, well, maybe their cancer came from this because they haven't ever smoked a regular cigarette, but they smoked these. You know, cigarettes are related to just about every kind of cancer known to man, not just lung cancer.
We hear so much about secondhand smoke. Is this a problem with e-cigarettes?
It more than likely is because it heats up the solution that they use and it turns it into a vapor. The vapor has very, very tiny particles. Tiny particles are the more toxic ones because they can get really further into the lungs and into the tiny part of the lungs and can cause more problems later. That's where your body exchanges oxygen. That's how you breathe. So when that gets clogged up with tiny particles of solvents, that's not good.
That's Dr. Toby Schultz with information you need about e-cigarettes from WGNS.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
648. Brian, did you know Taylor Swift is not going to be celebrating Thanksgiving with the Kelseys?
Really?
No, they don't have Thanksgiving because every year either Jason or Travis have been playing the next day or the day of. So they don't do Thanksgiving.
Interesting.
So therefore Taylor suffers the consequences. Not going to get,
Where will she go?
I don't.
Cracker Barrel? Could you see her rolling up to a Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving?
I kind of think she might do that. I don't hold that. I wouldn't say she wouldn't, but I would freak out. But oh, that's funny. But they're not having it. All right, I told you yesterday. Favorite Christmas movies. I want you to name your top 3 Christmas movies of all time for you personally.
Okay, so there's a Christmas movie. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's got Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and he's looking for the
Jingle All the Way. Yeah,
something
I think
like that.
Yeah, that's your favorite.
That's
I'd pick. That's good.
Also, of course, Family Vacation, not Family Vacation, Christmas Vacation. It's always a classic. With Clark, doing his rant. One more. The Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
That's Christmassy.
I like Christmas Vacation is number 1. My number 2 is Elf.
Oh, I forgot about Elf. Yeah.
And my number 3 is one that you
I would have to put Elf in there too. In mine.
Yeah.
What's the one where the kid that had the round glasses and got the
rifle.
The rifle.
Christmas.
Yeah. A Christmas Story?
Yeah, Christmas Story. Yeah.
I think that one's okay, but it's like some of them just get played all the time.
Well, it's just been overused. I mean, it plays 24 hours on Christmas Day, that kind of thing. I loved it when it first came out.
Yeah.
But I like that. There's one with oh gosh, never mind. I guess I'd have to go with Home Alone, I guess, as well for my third one. But Christmas Vacation, that is so. I can live those memories. My dad trying to do those things at Christmas, and the aunt that brought the Jell-O with the cat food in it. You know, that was my family, really. I'll tell you, not far from it. All right, let's celebrate some birthdays today. Short list, celebrity wise.
Birthday time, 'cause it's birthday time. What a day for celebrating. There'll be songs and gifts and some happy congregating. This is birthday time with your friends and your relations. It's a time for joy and happy celebrations.
All right, here we go. Sing it, Dolly.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Whoa, yeah. Go get it, Dolly. 1925, Robert Kennedy was born, American politician, born in Brookline, Massachusetts. 1942, Joe Biden, American politician. He was vice president from 2009 to 2017 and elected U.S. president in 2020, born in Scranton, Pennsylvania. 1975, Dierks Bentley, American singer, born in Phoenix, Arizona.
I've been trying to figure out how a good thing went wrong. Faster than that freight train, farther than that airplane, sadder than a country song. Head down that highway, anywhere but my
I like his stuff.
Yeah.
He's good singer. And 1977, Josh Turner, American singer, born in Hannah, South Carolina.
It's the same. Burn in your ticket for that long black train. 'Cause there's victory in the Lord, I say.
Sing it, Brian.
In the Lord. Cling to the
Oh, gotta hear the rest.
and His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train.
Oh, yeah. Woo! That's one of your top 20 hits. Mary Glass has a birthday today. She's right here in Murfreesboro. Judy Hinton, Brett Bronson, John James, and Pat Mason. Happy birthday from News Radio WGNS.
Those are the names that we had coming into the morning. If you've been early at it this morning and are already called or text, great. We're going to add it to the list that we announce at 8 o'clock. If you haven't, you've got until about 7:30. 7:35 if you're pushing it to call or text in your birthdays this morning for the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. Hey, you've got a really good chance to put a name in the hat and have a shot at winning that banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue, but you have to call or text 615-893-1450, the number. Give us a shout. Well, this is National Obscurity Day. Something that's illogical, senseless, unreasonable.
Obscure.
Yeah. So it's National Obscurity Day. People accept the obscurities of life. It's also Name Your PC Day. I don't know who would do that, but do you name your PC? Well, Dalton, yeah. He names his cars.
Yeah, he would do something weird like that.
Yeah. And here's one right to your own heart, John. It's Future Teachers of America Day.
Oh, well, we need them.
Desperately,
in
don't
short
we?
supply, and that's important to honor them. Future Teachers of America Day. Awesome. All right, that's going to do it for this portion, and we've got weather coming up next. It's 6:55 here on the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a high of 60 degrees. Going into tonight, mostly clear skies and a low of 36. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies and a high of around 50. Then partly cloudy for Thursday night and a low of 33 degrees. Friday, we'll see partly sunny skies and a high of 49, with areas of frost during the later part of Friday night, partly cloudy skies otherwise, and a low of 33. We'll see areas of frost for Saturday morning. I'm weatherology meteorologist Patrick McMillan with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 58.
From lift kits to tires, Tire World has the experts and the knowledge to get it done.
This is Gator with Tire World Off-Road. We are your local rough country dealer. So when you're ready to add some character to your rig, ask for Gator at Tire World on Memorial Boulevard.
Good morning. I'm looking at an accident over here. It's got traffic slow on 40 westbound right before you get to Festers. That's why it's just crawling in the Donaldson area as you come past the airport now on 40 westbound here at M Hill Pike. That's 40 west before you get to Festers on this accident involving some injuries. Got traffic jammed up pretty good again as you come through Donaldson right now. Still heavy 24 westbound up through the Antioch area coming in from Murfreesboro. Hey, pre-order your holiday feast now from Prince's Hot Chicken, fried turkeys, green bean casserole, and so much more. Check it out at princeshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
We're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Get in the holiday spirit in downtown Murfreesboro at the annual tree lighting powered by MTE. It's Friday, December 6th, 5 to 8 p.m. Enjoy caroling, visit Santa, and the magic of the tree lighting. Downtown Murfreesboro, December 6th.
Welcome to the Restore. What are you looking for today?
I'm looking for a new sofa.
We got it here at the Restore.
Find it at the Restore.
If you need trim or molding, come on down here to see us at the Restore.
We got it at the Habitat Restore.
And all of our lighting is 50% off here at the Restore.
We got it. Remember, we got it today, but it may be gone tomorrow.
The Habitat Restore at 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
Adam's Place is tailored to you.
Well, I'm on a salt-free diet, so they're very good, Dale.
And exercise?
Well, I do a lot of walking. I have a bad back.
Peggy Cunningham invites you to
just come on and live with us.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111.
On Memorial.
Across from Walmart.
How do you get Chapel Roan, Shania Twain, Tyler, Quinta Brunson, and Sean Astin all together in one place? You call Sabrina Carpenter, of course.
Hope you like surprises.
Sean Astin, totally random, by the way. They're all set to appear in Sabrina's new Netflix Christmas special called A Nonsense Christmas, which is a play on her hit Nonsense. It'll have comedy skits and performances, too, with songs from her holiday EP, Fruitcake, and lots of holiday covers.
Christmas is coming early this year.
Oh, spoiler alert, Sean Astin is playing Santa Claus.
I'm working late because I'm Santa.
Espresso and cookies? Okay, we're here for it. That drops December 6th. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Progressive offers a great price and around-the-clock protection when bundling home and auto. It's one of those rare times where you could save
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
All right, it's time to tell you who our good neighbor of the day is again. SRO Lieutenant Brian Wright is today's good neighbor for the hard work he and the staff put in to ensure our children are safe in the schools. Lieutenant Wright will receive flowers from the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and News Radio WGNS.
Well, congratulations to Brian. And if you would like to nominate someone as good neighbor of the day, I mean, it takes you to do that. Text neighbor to 615-893-1450. That's 893-1450, the word neighbor, or WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor. And same phone number to call or text in your birthdays this morning. Got about a half an hour to get those in for the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. Next, we check on the latest world news from CBS on WGNS, brought to you by the Low T Center and the Murfreesboro Census.
Help Murfreesboro secure more state funds to improve roads, parks, and more. This is Mayor Shane McFarland asking you to complete the special census at murfreesborocensus.com. It's quick and easy. That's murfreesborocensus.com.
And that's going to wrap up the 6 o'clock hour of the Wake Up Crew. The second hour is coming up next.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
More cabinet choices.
Trump continues to fill out his top jobs.
Senators quizzed over AG pick.
They're going to look at the evidence. It'll all go down to that.
West Coast bomb cyclone.
I'm expecting our creek to just go crazy.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. As his Attorney General pick faces serious questions and some pushback in his own party, President-elect Trump has selected more of his most loyal supporters for cabinet jobs, one for a department he has vowed to eliminate. Here's CBS's Caitlin Huey Burns.
Trump announcing Linda McMahon, the former WWE executive who served in his first administration, to run the Department of Education.
One other thing I'll be doing very early in the administration is closing up the Department of Education.
But that would require congressional approval, which has proved difficult. The department manages the federal student loan and financial aid programs. It also runs achievement tests and is charged with enforcing civil rights laws that bar discrimination. The Education Department doesn't dictate curriculum. Trump chose another familiar face for his team.
He's been an incredibly successful man on television and medicine.
Naming celebrity doctor Mehmet Oz to run the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services.
It's a key day for Trump's Attorney General pick Matt Gaetz as the House Ethics Committee meets. A report on the former Florida congressman accused of sexual misconduct is under wraps. In the Senate, which would have to vote on a Gaetz nomination, Alabama Republican Tommy Tuberville says,
if he's got anything following him that has any truth to it, he won't get confirmed.
CBS's Scott McFarlane is on Capitol Hill.
The House Ethics Committee is historically secretive. They meet behind closed doors. If they're going to release the Matt Gaetz ethics report publicly, it would require a majority vote of the panel, which is evenly split between Democrats and Republicans, which means at a meeting today, one Republican would have to cross over and join the Democrats.
House Speaker Mike Johnson has signaled support for a Republican effort to ban Delaware Democrat Sarah McBride, the first transgender person to be elected to Congress, from using women's restrooms in the Capitol once she takes office.
A man is a man, and a woman is a woman, and a man cannot become a woman.
Top House Democrat Hakeem Jeffries.
This is your priority, that you want to bully a member of Congress?
McBride called it bullying and a distraction. A strong weather system that's been labeled a bomb cyclone has already left hundreds of thousands without power on the West Coast. Weather Channel meteorologist Stephanie Abrams.
This hose of moisture continues through the end of the week for the Northwest. 60 to 70 mile an hour gusts could down trees and power lines. 2 to 3 days of heavy rain over the same areas means a flood risk, and we could see road closures due to over a foot of rain and 5 to 6 feet of snow.
Overseas, the U.S. Embassy in Kyiv is closed after getting a warning of a potentially significant Russian air attack on Ukraine's capital. It comes after Russia promised a response to Ukraine striking targets on Russian soil with U.S.-made long-range missiles. World premiere in Poland today for the movie Rust, delayed and dogged by controversy over the fatal on-set shooting more than 3 years ago. Director Joel Souza sees the film as a tribute to the late cinematographer Helena Hutchins.
I've never met anybody that lived, breathed, ate, and drank movies like her. It felt like the right thing to do. I couldn't let a stranger or something finish what we had started together.
As a busy holiday stretch looms at the nation's airports, CBS's Chris Van Cleve has a closer look at the effort by American Airlines to stop crowding at the gates and from people boarding before it's their turn.
Not so fast. That is the sound of someone trying to board when it's not their turn.
And when I say group 8, then you can come up, okay?
American Airlines has been testing a new boarding system in Tucson and 2 other airports. Those flyers tried to board just a little early and are asked to wait until their boarding group is called.
You're in group 6.
Senior Vice President Julie Rath says the airline is seeing results.
It has improved the whole boarding process, so you see less crowding at the gate.
American will now add the system to 100 airports ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday, with more in the coming months.
4 minutes after the hour.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan? Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
30 years ago, it was a story that had the nation's attention.
I want to say to my babies that your mama loves you so much.
Susan Smith's plea for her 3-year-old and 14-month-old sons missing, she said carjacked by a black man, but it turned out Smith murdered them, rolling her car into a South Carolina lake with them inside. Now today at 53, Smith is asking a parole board for her freedom. State Representative Tommy Pope prosecuted the case and will argue against it.
Susan has spent 30 years focused on what's best for Susan, and so I don't think justice has been served if she would get out now.
Smith's ex-husband, the father of the boys, will also ask that she remain in prison. The defense says Jose Ibarra will not testify at his Georgia murder trial. The Venezuelan man who is in the country illegally is charged with killing student Laken Riley. The defense plans to call Ibarra's brother to the stand. Well, some economists say Florida's agriculture losses from Hurricane Helene could be as high as $162 million. And the state is struggling to recover.
North Central Florida poultry farmers like this man are still trying to put the pieces back together to house their chickens.
I had 2 houses that were on the ground, and I had 10 houses that had roof damage.
It's just a small snapshot of the 6 million acres economists say were hit by Hurricane Helene. The University of Florida report says the damage includes field and row crops, animal products, and the loss of animals. Helene hit just 4 weeks after Hurricane Debbie. The report says that did about $170 million worth of damage. Researchers are still crunching the numbers for Hurricane Milton. Peter King, CBS News, Orlando.
Comcast is expected to announce a plan today to spin off most of its cable networks into a separate company, including CNBC, MSNBC, USA, Oxygen, and E! Well, 74-year-old Jay Leno, who used to host NBC's Tonight Show, says he was hurt after falling 60 feet down a hill while walking to a restaurant outside Pittsburgh.
I broke my wrist, lost a nail on the finger. I'm all black and blue.
3 hours after the tumble, the banged-up Leno was able to perform at a club. In recent years, he was injured by a fire and in a motorcycle accident. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join Medi-Share and save even more than usual. For many families, joining Medi-Share means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people, obviously. But what's more, Medi-Share members like it a lot. Their satisfaction rate is 98%. Imagine that. And Medi-Share is a proven thing, too, for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing. If you join before November 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save even more right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is November 30th. So call now and you'll save even more. Here's the number. 877-64-BIBLE. That's 877-64-BIBLE. 877-64.
Get the latest national news all day from CBS News Radio, right here on News Radio WGNS. I'm Steve Kathan. Now back to Brian, John, and Dalton for more of the Wake Up Crew.
7:09. Good morning, everybody, from News Radio WGNS. Brian Barrett joined by John Dinkins and Dalton Barrett as we continue another hour of the Wake Up Crew. And right now, we kick it off with a check of traffic and weather together, brought to you by Toots.
Thank you, Rutherford County, for 39 amazing years.
Hi, let me ask Jack Hayes what his favorite thing is and why.
The chicken fingers and french fries. We've had them for a long time, and they're the best you can get in the whole entire town. So come on and get your homemade barbecue sauce and those good chicken fingers and french fries.
So swing by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations. Many things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Toots is still the place for good food and fun.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a high of 60 degrees. Going into tonight, mostly clear skies and a low of 36. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies and a high of around 50. Then partly cloudy for Thursday night and a low of 33 degrees. Friday, mostly partly sunny skies and a high of 49, with areas of frost during the later part of Friday night. Partly cloudy skies otherwise and a low of 33. We'll see areas of frost for Saturday morning. I'm weatherology meteorologist Patrick McMillan with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 57.
We're excited to announce that Capstar Bank is now officially a division of Old National Bank. Old National Bank in Murfreesboro at 2230 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Old National Bank, ready to serve you.
Old National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Good morning. It's moving a little bit better than it was from that earlier wreck. It's just heavy over here now, trying to get past the airport on 40 westbound as you come past Donaldson Pike. That wreck occurred earlier just before Fessler's. It was there long enough to jam up that traffic in Donaldson right now. Traffic's really busy coming down 65 southbound there through Madison. Still jammed up just a bit. They're trying to clean up that crash from earlier. 24 eastbound near the Jolton exit. That's delaying some folks coming in from Clarksville in that area. Hey, Prince's Hot Chicken wants you to know you can pre-order your holiday feast right now. Fried turkey, green bean casserole. Check it out at princeshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Spend your middays with us, Rick and Bubba. We're on WGNS each weekday from noon till 2 on Rutherford County's Good Neighbor Station. News Radio WGNS.
Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
Wake up, sunshine. Open up your sleepy eyes for me.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back on the Wake Up Crew from News Radio WGNS. Forgot to do my 7 a.m. routine.
And that
during the news, clean my glasses.
Oh.
I get specks and stuff. But anyway, Wednesday morning, hump day edition of the Wake Up Crew. It is a Wednesday. And it's a big Wednesday because by this time next week, you won't be in school, and it'll be the day before Thanksgiving, and the house is going to smell good with all that food cooking. Yeah, boy. Thanksgiving break is Monday, and Thanksgiving itself is 8 days away.
8 days a week.
Yeah. And Christmas. Can you believe it? It's 35 days away.
Telling you, it's going to get here before you know it.
I know. I still don't know what to do about my Christmas tree.
What do you mean?
I guess I'll find out next week. I don't know how Skeeter is going to be with the Christmas tree.
Oh.
He really likes it in that back bedroom. When I go in that room or whatever, he's right behind me, and he's always looking up at the tree.
I guess you could put it out there and see.
Yeah.
And then take it back if he doesn't.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, what's he going to...
He's going to have to get used to it, but everything's a toy.
Are there ornaments still on it?
Yes.
Okay, so if he breaks one of the ornaments, you'll know. You know, if he's up there trying to jump at it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But he does eat rocks, too, so, he's kind of nuts that way.
Well, I don't know how to answer that one. But, they'll surprise you. Yeah. Chipper didn't have any problem.
Really?
No, it never bothered him.
One of the dogs, we had to spray that Don't Chew or whatever, that spray that's kind of got a bitter taste to it.
Yeah. Of course, he's a puppy.
Yeah. One thing that I know that he doesn't like is that it's not Icy Hot, but what is that stuff? It's in the green bottle.
Biofreeze?
Biofreeze.
Yeah.
He hates it. You put it up to him and whatever, and he'll back away and snarl his nose.
Oh, the smell?
Yeah. So maybe I just need to get Biofreeze and spray it on the tree.
At least for the first day or two. Yeah.
Anyway.
Your house will stink.
Yeah. I kind of like the smell of it. They make it with lavender now.
Oh, do they?
Uh-huh.
I need to know that.
Lavender scent. Wednesday morning, November 20th, episode 1538. And Song of the Day. These are happy, feel good, make you want to just... tackle the day, seize the day. This is Sunroof by Nikki Uri.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes.
We'll have Christmas songs coming up pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Won't be long.
Yeah.
Probably start that
first week of December, right after Thanksgiving. Our schedule, by the way, we will not have a show on the 28th or 29th. We'll have a best of show on Black Friday. I keep wanting to say Good Friday, but Thanksgiving Day and the day after. And then we'll get back at it in December. So
yeah, if it's Good Friday, you're really rushing things.
I guess, yeah.
You know, Christmas right to Easter.
Kind of combining the two. So how about some news? I've got a few things here. John, the Tampa Bay Rays, I think they're just called the Tampa Rays, aren't they? Whatever.
I don't know.
Tampa Bay. Yeah, I think it is Tampa Bay. They were the Devil Rays at one time.
Devil Rays.
First time. But anyway, their stadium, they had that fabric over their dome, and when the hurricane hit Milton, it tore almost all the panels off. Well, that's not going to be repaired before the next season, and Tampa St. Pete is looking to build them a new $1.5 billion stadium. So insurance is going to cover the cost of that, but they're not going to be able to play on their home field all year this next year. It's going to take a full year to get that done.
Where are they going to play, Brian?
Well, so there was speculation as to where they might go and play, and they have finally figured out that they are going to play. It's here on this. They're going to play in St. Petersburg next season. Now, while the repairs go on, it's going to cost $55 million to repair the stadium, and then.
Well, if they're going to get a new stadium, why even repair it?
Well, because it's not going to be ready until like 2028. I don't think they've agreed on everything, but that's kind of what I was thinking. Why?
Yeah.
But
insurance is going to cover it, correct?
Insurance will cover that. So
wouldn't you hate to sell that insurance to the poor insurance company that?
It's going to be about 30 minutes from Tropicana Field.
Oh, okay.
In St. Pete, so it's
not that far away. I didn't know they had a field in St. Pete.
Well. So they will play at the George M. Steinbrenner Field where the Yankees have spring training.
Oh.
Because they have some spring training fields and stuff down in that area, and that's one. Then that's the one.
Seating, though. I mean.
Well, they don't have that many people to go to their games anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is why a lot of people thought they might move out of the Tampa area.
Yeah.
Nashville was kind of in the running for that, but yeah, that's what I saw last week, and then I guess Friday they came out and said that's where they were going to play. They were looking at some of the minor league fields down there. So, and John, I'm kind of excited about this. If I had $3 million, but I don't, 10 limited edition versions of the Dark Knight Batmobile are going up for auction. They're going to sell them. What they call it, the Tumbler.
Yeah.
So if you had $3 million, you could buy one of them.
I'm not interested. No.
You're not interested?
No. Not Batman.
Prices are opening at $2.99 million.
Whoa. That means they'll go more than $3 million.
But here's the problem. They're not street legal.
Oh.
Because they're like 9 feet wide or something like that. They're really so they take up more than one lane.
They're more just for display.
I guess.
Wow.
But
why would they do that? Why would they make them bigger?
I guess maybe for the movie. I don't know why they were so big.
I guess so. Yeah.
But they are workable copies. I mean, they're.
I guess you can drive it in a field or something.
I guess, but how are you going to get it there? And they're really heavy too. I think that's part of the reason. But the other was that you're just too wide to drive down the road. All right, more coming up. Random questions next.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports,
sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
Jets owner Woody Johnson suggested benching quarterback Aaron Rodgers after losing to the Broncos in Week 4. Then head coach Robert Saleh and GM Joe Douglas convinced Johnson to change his mind. Saleh was fired 2 weeks later. Douglas fired Tuesday. The Celtics beat the Cavaliers 120-117. The Cavaliers were the last undefeated team in the NBA. Jason Tatum led Boston with 33 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists. Cleveland now 15-1. The Spurs beat the Thunder 110-104. Victor Wembanyama rested this game. OKC falls to 11-4. Lakers remain undefeated at home, beating the Jazz 122-113. Dalton Knecht made 9 3-pointers, tying the NBA rookie record. Los Angeles has won its last 6 games. AL Manager of the Year in Major League Baseball is Guardian manager Stephen Vogt. NL Manager of the Year is Brewers manager Pat Murphy. It's his first year in Milwaukee. I'm Martin Weiss.
Big benefits at Adams Place.
We have a driver who's here from 8 to 4. He will take you anywhere you need to go.
That's Charlotte Gardner.
It's really a big plus getting around when you do not drive.
Move to Adams Place and leave the driving to us.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111.
On Memorial.
Across from Walmart.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door.
Security, access control, cameras, and much more for your business and home. No long-term contract. We keep your business because we did a great job, not because you signed a 5-year agreement. One call does it all for your security and technology needs. Online at turnersecurity.us. That's turnersecurity.us.
Turn to Turner Security, the Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
It's the Wake Up Crew from News Radio WGNS. 7:22 is our time.
And now, it's time for Random Questions with your host, John Dinkins.
And welcome, happy Wednesday, and we have only one contestant today. That's Dalton Barrett. So I will try to help answer some questions that you get stumped on.
I'm Brian.
What did I say?
Dalton.
Oh.
We're easily confused.
I'm trying to not do 1 billion times I've said your name. What's one word or phrase that is way overused?
You know?
Yeah, I do it all the time. Is that what you're trying to say? I say it too much?
No.
Am I making the radio broadcast sound bad because I do it?
Let's see. What are some others? It is what it is. That's not. What's the one we hear?
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Gotcha. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
What physical activity or sport could you defeat pretty much anyone at? You yourself. What physical activity or sport could you defeat pretty much anyone at? I've got one for you, I think.
I'm going to say gymnastics.
What physical activity or sports could you defeat pretty much anyone, not lose to everyone? I'm thinking arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling.
I think you'd be pretty good at that. Got big muscles. Big,
Yeah, that's me. I'm probably not going to be, an Olympian in any sport.
What's the ultimate breakup song? Wow, these are hard.
These are hard. Ultimate breakup song. I don't know why, I Get Lost in Your Eyes comes to mind.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I know why. Mine is Three Dog Night. I've got Pieces of April.
Oh.
But I got Memories in May. I've got pieces of April, but it's the memories in May.
That's sad.
Yeah, what's something unusual you are better at than most people? What's something unusual you are better at than most people? tapping your foot.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's just kind of a nervous anxiety.
No, but it's unusual.
I have found that not a lot of people can multitask. You're good at it. I think I'm pretty good at it. I mean,
there are a lot of people that can't.
There are a lot. I mean, we've seen that firsthand.
Yeah.
But I mean, during a broadcast, when we're broadcasting, there's a lot going on that nobody ever sees. You know, like keeping up with the stats, all the information that you hear. We have to do that and talk. So that's not easy to do.
Do you believe in soulmates? Do you believe in love at first sight?
I'm not so sure about love at first sight, but I mean, I think that there is a person for you.
I think there's an attraction at first sight.
Well, yeah.
And you want to get to know them better, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're in love with them.
That's something that draws you to that person, and you want to see where it goes.
But I can say, but I have to kind of believe in love at first sight because I met my wife across the room in a dance floor.
Yeah.
And I walked over there and I said, do you want to dance? No, you snob, I don't. That's what she told me because she knew me. And it made me want to be with her more. You know, I think she was just trying to be, well, maybe she was trying to be truthful. I don't know.
Hard to get, maybe.
Yeah. Who's one speaker, author, or thinker who's made a big impact on you?
Speaker, author, or thinker? I'm going to throw out a local person here.
Oh, gee, you don't have to. Gee, don't embarrass me.
I always think about the late Ralph Hillman. I don't know if you know our
Just
new
talked
Ralph.
about him the other day.
Did you?
Somebody was talking to me about him the other day.
I had the minor in speech because I had to have 2 minors for my degree at MTSU, and I really think that I learned more in his speech classes, and I took more than one. I have like 3 or 4, and I think I learned more about how to succeed in this profession than anywhere.
Oh, really? When will you start succeeding in
I
this?
don't know. I'm still working on that.
Well, I think I had a basketball coach in the 8th grade that was really influential with me, and just sitting around. He wasn't really a speaker or author, but he was instrumental in helping me decide stuff that I wanted to do later on in life. Is social media good for us or bad for us?
Ooh, that's a
don't get me started.
Trick question.
I don't think it's been good for us myself. I think there are some good things in it, but I think there are people that abuse it, people that show things they shouldn't show.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a tool, and we use that tool here at the radio station to do many of the things that we do, but there's a lot of mess on there, and I also think it's addictive.
Yeah, it is. You have to be very careful.
I think people get addicted to social media pretty easily.
Well, you've done very well today as a solo act on Random Questions, so you'll get to come back and win our $50,000 prize that we don't have.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a look at Random Questions for today.
And we'll tweet and post on Facebook and Instagram and all those places all about it.
Right.
728.
If you're not waking up to the Wake Up Crew, here's what you've been missing.
I tip my cap to you, sir.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Speaking of tipping our cat, tip our cap to her.
The Wake Up Crew. Weekday mornings from 6 until Swap and Shop.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
If you need anything, they are right there to help you.
Residents at the Villages of Murfreesboro say it best.
They have classes here, and in the morning I go to exercise. They have bingo. The food and the service, they're just great here. And it really is a comfortable place to live.
I'm Hope Rogers. Visit the Villages of Murfreesboro. I'd love to give you a tour. The Villages of Murfreesboro is located at 2550 Willow Oak Trail.
I'm sure glad that my son brought me down here, believe me.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Need a new set of tires? Head to Tire World, where you can buy now, pay later. Ask your Tire World experts in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne about their financing options.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Get the Bridgestone affiliated retailer credit card.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
7:30 right here from the Wake Up Crew, November 20th, Wednesday morning, hump day edition of the Crew.
And happy birthday today to Mary Glass, Judy Hinton, Brett Bronson, John James, and Pat Mason.
Those are the birthdays that we have right now. If you would like to add a name to the list, all you have to do is text 615-893-1450. You can call as well. We need a phone number along with the name of the person. Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. But now's your deadline. In a half an hour or so, we're going to announce everybody. So be sure to get those names in. 615-893-1450. Checking on the news. Next, local news.
Please participate in Murfreesboro Special Census. This is Mayor Shane McFarland. An accurate population count means more shared state revenue for the city. Visit MurfreesboroCensus.com. That's MurfreesboroCensus.com.
After traffic and weather, it's Would You Rather on the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see mostly sunny skies and a high of 60 degrees. Going into tonight, mostly clear skies and a low of 36. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies and a high of around 50. Then partly cloudy for Thursday night and a low of 33 degrees. Friday, we'll see partly sunny skies and a high of 49, with areas of frost during the later part of Friday night. Partly cloudy skies otherwise and a low of 33. We'll see areas of frost for Saturday morning. I'm weatherology meteorologist Patrick McMillan with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 57.
Good morning. Trying to improve a bit on 24 East at the Jolton exit there at Whites Creek Pike on the scene of that earlier crash. It's still a bit busy over here through Donaldson right now on I-40 as you work your way past the airport. Still not too bad coming in right now from Wilson County. It's still trying to load up with volume on 24 westbound up through the Antioch area. Hey, when you need dependable towing, make sure you call STR Towing and Recovering, serving Davidson, Dixon, Cheatham, Williamson, Rutherford, and Montgomery counties. Check out their website at strtow.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
I'm Brian Barrett. Rutherford County Schools celebrating a major achievement. 32 schools have earned the state's highest rating, level 5, for students' academic growth during the 2023-24 school year. That's 2/3 of all tested schools and the largest number in the district's history. Director of Schools, Dr. Jimmy Sullivan, attributes the success to collaboration among teachers, staff, parents, and students. The district also posted a 97.2% graduation rate, well above the state average. Dr. Sullivan says these accomplishments reflect the district's mission to invest in every student every day. Congratulations to all those involved. It's time to break out the heavy coats, Rutherford County. All this warm fall weather that we've had, well, it's set to plummet this week in terms of temperatures. The cold front moves through midweek, and once it does, we're in for a sharp drop. Highs on Thursday will struggle to reach the 40s, and wind chills could fall into the 20s with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. The weekend brings our best shot at a first freeze of the season. So now's the time to winterize your home and protect your pets and plants. Bundle up. Going to be pretty chilly. Speaking of staying warm, Barnabas Vision is hosting its first of the season coat drive to help those in need. The organization will provide free winter coats for children, adults, and seniors Monday, November 27th from 9 a.m. until 11:15 a.m. at their office on MTCS Road. Last year, they distributed over 300 coats and are hoping to exceed that number this year. If you'd like to donate new or gently used coats or volunteer to help, visit Barnabas Vision's website or call their offices. I'm Brian Barrett reporting.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so that you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard, or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Alan Butcher.
Well, the thing I like about Adams Place is that when you come here, you're coming to a complete healthcare system. You start off in independent living, and then if you need additional care, you go to assisted living. And we also have a memory unit and a rehab unit.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111.
Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
We're back on the Wake Up Crew at 7:35 from News Radio WGNS, and it's time to play.
Would you rather?
It's Would You Rather.
That's right. You get to get a choice. Would you rather do this or do something else? These are easy, Brian, so don't worry.
Glad to hear it.
Would you rather crush rotten eggs with your bare hands? Or live in a house made of biscuits? That's an easy one.
If it would rain gravy,
Boy, you're picky.
I'll go with the live in a house of biscuits. I wouldn't have a house for long.
That's not even debatable. I mean,
yeah,
you wouldn't want to have what?
I wouldn't want to crush rotten eggs.
No. Have fingers the size of your arms?
Ooh.
Or get attacked with silly string. Now, this would be like forever and ever.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. All of my fingers? No, I'd have to go with the silly string.
We'll see how that goes after about a week of silly string attack.
That'd be
Forget what you did in the last week, or look 50 years older than you are.
Well, I have both of those things already, so what does it matter?
No choice there.
No, none.
Have a neck made of jelly, or wake up with a rat in your bedroom.
Ooh, no rats. I'm not a fan of rats or any rodent whatsoever.
So you'd rather have your neck made of jelly?
I guess. Maybe grape. Do I get to choose the flavor?
I guess you just lick your neck.
Yeah.
Get stuck in a cave with lions, or always feel confused.
Well,
I'm already confused.
Well,
so
I was just kind of thinking the same thing.
Would you rather burp up bubbles or jump into a pool of slime?
I'm not a fan of burping, especially bubbles. Slime, that could be fun, jumping into a pool of slime.
Okay. Only be able to walk backwards or wear shoes filled with baked beans.
No, I would have to walk backwards all the time.
Uh-huh.
That would be hard.
I would think so.
Yeah, I think I would have to go with the baked bean shoes.
Yeah. That'd be a complimentary for dinner.
Sloshing around.
Yeah.
Well, I'd always have something to eat.
Yeah, that's true. Do a dance every time you feel awkward, or be afraid of water.
I'm already afraid of water.
So you just seem dance out awkward every time.
Well, but I'm afraid of water already, so I would just go with that one.
Okay, so you're going to go with the water one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like water? I mean, do you like?
No,
I don't. I'm kind of freaks me out.
Oh, I took swimming lessons, did the whole thing, but I still don't I don't trust water.
I don't either.
Yeah.
No.
Would you rather live to be 300 years old, or have a mattress made of glass? I'd like to live to 300 if I was healthy. Wouldn't you?
If that was a stipulation, I would be all right with that.
Yeah. I already feel like I'm 300. Only hear music backwards or have a hamster the size of a house?
See, I'm not going with a rodent. I'm just
Okay,
not.
yeah.
No rodents for me. No hamsters.
Bite your tongue every time you eat?
Ooh.
Or be captured by aliens? I'm going with the aliens. They might be nice.
They could be, yeah. Or they could probe our heads or something, but one might as well.
Lead a boring life from here forward, or lose all your existing memories?
Well,
that's tough. That's hard.
That is hard. Some say my life is boring already.
So you're already living it?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I got you.
I'll go with that.
Every minute feels like an hour, or would you rather be licked by your teacher or boss?
Ooh, no. No one's licking me.
Bart, come in here.
No one's licking me.
Hum every time you think. You do that anyway. Yeah. Or have a pie squashed onto your face.
You know, I've done that, the pie thing, and had it done, with the whipped cream, and it gets up in your nose, and it's awful. It's really a horrible thing to do. So,
and that's Would You Rather.
All right, more of the Wake Up Crew to come from WGNS.
Are you shopping for lights?
We got it!
Doors?
We got it.
Flooring?
We got it!
Furniture?
We got it here at the Habitat Restore. 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
Remember, we got it today, but it may be gone tomorrow.
Find it at the Restore, yeah. We got it at the Habitat Restore.
The Habitat Restore at 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
All right, guys, it's Scott. If you're feeling tired, lacking motivation and drive, gaining weight, or noticing a loss of muscle mass, these could all be signs of low testosterone. Don't wait. Find out now. At Low T Center here in Murfreesboro on Medical Center Parkway, they make it easy to get your levels checked. And with their on-site lab, you'll get those results back in about 25 minutes. Low T Center is not a typical doctor's office. Their physicians specialize in treating low testosterone with customized therapy, or TRT, for each patient. The experts at Low T Center have over a decade of experience helping patients achieve life-changing results. And most health insurance is accepted for treatment. For established patients with stable T levels, they also offer a convenient, physician-monitored, self-inject treatment plan that ships directly to your home each month without the need to come into the office for weekly visits. And at Low T Center, you can also get your health evaluated for treatment with prescription GLP-1 weight loss medications. Yep, you can lose weight. Get back to your best. Go to lowtcenter.com to book your appointment today. That's lowtcenter.com. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
We chose Adams Place for the security.
We're talking with Peggy Cunningham. What do you enjoy most about Adams Place?
They lock the doors at 8 o'clock at night, and you have to have a code to get in, so I feel very safe when I go to sleep.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111.
On Memorial.
Across from Walmart.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
All right, wrapping up the Wake Up Crew on this Wednesday morning, November 20th, episode 1538, and saluting SRO Lieutenant Brian Wright. That's today's Good Neighbor of the Day. For the hard work he and the staff put in to ensure our kids are safe in schools, Lieutenant Brian Wright, SRO, kind of one of the overseers of all of that, is our Good Neighbor of the Day today from Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and News Radio, WGNS. Want to thank our good neighbor, Jenny Harrison, and everybody at Ryan Flowers for making this possible, the Good Neighbor of the Day. Send in your good neighbors by texting neighbor to our number, 615-893-1450. The Wake Up Crew is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, and the holiday season starts in downtown Murfreesboro. The annual tree lighting, powered by MTE, is Friday, December 6th, 5 until 8, so mark your calendars. You want to be there. Friday, December 6th. Caroling, Santa, the sparkling tree, all of the joy that Christmas brings. You can see it on the downtown Murfreesboro Square, December 6th, powered by Middle Tennessee Electric.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
Did you hear about the chiropractor down the road got arrested for dealing drugs?
No, really?
Yeah, I went to that guy for years. Never knew he was a chiropractor.
Replay.
That's still held up, and even with the second reading.
You really like that
I
one, didn't
did.
you?
That's a good 5. 4, 4, 5. This could be the greatest week ever.
Could be. It won't match the 9.3 when we had a 10-point scale.
Well, it does if I change that 4 that you got on Monday and I deducted a point to a 5.
Oh.
Because I shouldn't let my personal feelings interfere in my judging. So I'm going 5, 4, 5.
Well, I think Article 7, subsection B says that you can't change it after a day. You know, we have like the
Okay.
Constitution of dad jokes or something here.
Yeah, but
Dalton wrote
there's
this
an
up.
amendment to it that
An
if it's because of a personal reason that you can change that, one of the judges can change it.
Did that pass by a 2/3 majority?
Who cares? I don't care whether he's never here. Why do I care what he thinks? He comes and goes. I mean, little prima donna. I don't really care.
We just throw the Constitution out.
Yeah, I mean, just
Of dad jokes, not
Yeah.
the real one. What have we learned today?
Well, we learned our favorite Christmas movies, and we both agreed that Christmas Vacation is in the top 3.
Yeah,
your number 1 was I liked Elf, and you liked
I like Elf
Jingle
too.
All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Dalton really likes that movie. We watched it a lot when
Jingle
they were
All the
kids.
Way.
Mm-hmm.
It's never nonstop, action.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. That's what makes it funny. But yeah, and then we talked about Batmobiles going on sale auction.
$3 million. You can
Yeah.
have one. The Tampa Bay Rays are going to play.
Yeah. In
a
a minor league camp. I mean,
yeah, I think they have some minor league teams there, but it's where they play like it's not the Grapefruit League, but it's the other
it's
one.
a pretty nice stadium in St. Petersburg, though. It's a
I would
fairly
think.
nice minor league stadium.
Yeah.
And that'd be like the Braves playing at Greer or the new stadium.
Yeah, yeah. And on Would You Rather, I had to pick having a throat like jelly. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, we quit playing that game. I think because the questions were kind of weird.
Yeah, they're kind of off the wall. But that's
we brought it back.
Yes,
and
we did.
unfortunately, yeah,
and that was one of the choices.
Yeah.
All right, that is what we learned on the Wake Up Crew.
Next on the Wake Up Crew, the stupid, silly stat of the day.
Did you know